Hel- Okay, hello, it's the World Reviewer here, and today we are gonna review Sonic the IDW comic, and let's talk about for a bit. I was absolutely excited because the illustration the person done actually looks almost similar to the actual Sonic art design, and even the beginning of the story take place after Sonic Forces. Let's talk about the story. The game takes place after Sonic Forces, like I said, where Sonic must figure out who's controlling the uncontrolled Batnik because Eggman said he's not controlling them. Throughout the comic, Eggman hides through the shadow than issue 2 and 3, and that actually kind of weird because they couldn't just leave the plot as he is controlling, and he did lie. They're actually showing maybe in each comic they're showing each character off and what their character like, and yeah, I could see that for non-Sonic fans, but you can just gone with it like the RG comics, showing all the characters. They show a few characters from the Saturday AM cartoon, even Tails. Now we got Amy coming a few issues later, and then Knuckles a few comics in there. But when I was reading it, I actually did like it throughout it, and this is making me with the Sonic comic by RG was like this, because I would actually like to read these. Let's continue with the story. Sonic, after meeting with Tails, with the town being taken over by Badniks, I thought they called them Badniks. Tails is worried about Sonic getting hurt, and this is where Sonic actually promised Tails he won't get hurt. And let's go to issue 2. In issue 2, it shows Sonic beating another Badnik. One of the little crabby looking ones. Another village is being overrun with Badnik until he comes across Amy, where Amy begging Sonic to come back to Resistance, making me ask, why? Okay, I know the Badnik, they're gone, but the Resistance was meant to resist Eggman. Resist Eggman and all his ruleness. The freaking Resistance in Saturday AM had a reason they wanted to resist against Eggman. No, Robotnik in that version. But Amy failed at it and tried to give Sonic some chili dogs. Amy and Sonic successfully saved the village, along with Sonic going on. They show Eggman along with Orbot talking about some plan he's brewing up. I go in issue 3. It continue off where the comic last left off, where Sonic is eating a Badnik, but this time helping by Knuckles. Knuckles somehow being the leader for some reason of the Resistance, tried to help a village, but when Knuckles tried to get in with someone try and tell him they won't let him in. But this is Sonic and Knuckles we're talking about. Knuckles can climb and Sonic can run on walls. They make it in with some of the town people being scared of Knuckles and Sonic. One of the people actually he's playing about two guys who, while the event of Sonic Forces, help them out. They try to build a more better town until he actually tried to explain that they didn't build what they just said. And here's the thing. In some of the when the comic would bring release, there were three characters that were being shown. One of the characters was Raccoon. The other was two skunks villain that I might work with Eggman. And I actually liked it. It was actually great. It was actually great to watch. They said they took all the Wisp buns along with capturing the Wisp. Sonic and Knuckles actually find the Wisp along with them being captured. While they're looking, they stumble upon two characters named Rough and Tumble, two skunks, like I said. These characters are the ones who actually said they will build a better town and a better future because of Eggman Fortress. And I kind of like these characters, but the one thing I actually got some similarity in. In the middle of the comic, they explain their own catchphrase, and they even say their name. What does this remind you of? Yeah, Jesse and James, for some reason. Yeah, I actually can't deal with that, but for real, don't do that. You got a Yokai Watch comic in development. Sonic and Knuckles see the problem until they actually get spot, leading to a big fight. Now, Sonic actually do reference some of the game, like Sonic Lost World, Sonic Colors, and how the with how Sonic asked them to help them through this fight. And that's actually great. That's actually kind of great to see. They actually do help Sonic and Badge Rough and Tumble actually lost. Yeah, they actually get in jail with Eggman actually looking over them. But the next one showing Blaze in the story. And the last freaking comic RG actually created was in the middle of Sonic Forces, and that sucked because they couldn't just finish the issue then freaking do it. The game was these three comics were actually great, and in a way that I could actually understand the characters, and it didn't have to focus on the Sad AM or the other cartoon that we're gonna release. Dang, even RG had planned on releasing a little mini side comic in the comic where they were gonna be a story involving Sonic Underground, but that failed very quickly, and there was gonna be some good thing out of that. And it making me wish IDW also had the right for Mega Man, because RG ain't doing anything else for Mega Man, and I would like to see what they can do with the Mega Man property. It might take place after Mega Man 11, or they might retell the whole story of Mega Man 1 through 8, or dang, maybe release a few side comics here and there to make for the release for original Mega Man the original Mega Man cast, like X, Zero, Mega Man Legends. Dang, we would like to see IDW actually create a Mega Man Legend comic that take place after 2, and we would like to see the two characters that were supposed to be in that were going to be in Mega Man Legend, but they had to trample it down. That actually just sounds great. Let's talk about the design. The designs, if you saw the original illustration, they actually look kind of like their actual Sonic design. There's a few designs here, and there are a few illustrations where they actually look good. And one, the cover. Before I actually read that, I went looking through all the news, along with another new character who's gonna help Sonic out. Her name is called Tangle, or I think that's her name. There's a lot of good fan design, like what if she was an actual character in the actual Sonic universe, and it making me making me actually wish she was an actual character. She's a raccoon in the cave, but I think she's gonna appear in the next comic. So I better read the 4 through 6. The comics were actually great by their design. Make me what they did in a Sonic, a Mega Man comic where they do each story of Mega Man and maybe a span on the idea. I would like to see a Mega Man Zero comic. Dang, they might copy the designs. RG tried to copy the design of Zero. Look at it. Look at it. And they ended off, I think, at Mega Man freaking, I think, 7 or 6. With, like, a kind of weird song that kind of looked kind of weird. Again, the series actually looked great. I give the comic a 100%, and I would like to see more in the future.